Have you ever imagined how difficult the questions are when interviewing financial analysts? Of course, it's not as difficult as you think. You just need to learn a little information and tips that I will share in this video. I will give an example of a question and at the same time a little answer to that question. So, find the solution and the answer in the following video. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll talk about financial analyst interview questions and how to prepare for them. So, before you are interviewed by the recruitment committee, you should prepare yourself first. You can learn by reading books about financial analysts or studying example of financial analyst interview question in this video. The financial analyst role is highly competitive and the interview process can be challenging. But with the right preparation, you can stand out from other candidates and impress your potential employers. Focus on yourself and show the advantages that you have to the recruitment committee. If they are impressed, it is not impossible that they will accept you as their new employer. Okay, in the following, I will give example of questions that often arise or are often asked by an hirer when they conduct interviews with prospective employers for the position of financial analyst in a company. To complete the question that I have submitted, I will provide answer to each of the following questions. Tips for dealing with a financial analyst job interview. So, watch the following explanation video. Let's start with some commonly asked financial analyst interview question. Number 1. What is your experience with financial modeling? And sample answer. I have extensive experience with financial modeling. I'm proficient in Microsoft Excel and have built complex models that incorporate multiple financial statements, assumptions, and scenarios. I have also used various modeling techniques such as sensitivity analysis, scenario analysis, and Monte Carlo simulation to help stakeholders understand the potential impact of different factors on financial outcomes. Number 2. Can you walk me through how you approach a financial analysis project? And sample answer. When approaching a financial analysis project, I typically start by gathering data and reviewing financial statements. I then assess the strengths and weaknesses of the company's financial position and identify trends and patterns that could impact its future performance. Next, I build a financial model that incorporates relevant assumptions and factors. Finally, I analyze the outputs and use them to make recommendations or inform decision making. Number 3. What is your understanding of financial statement analysis and how do you use it to make informed decisions? Sample answer. Financial statement analysis involves reviewing a company's financial statements, including the income statements, balance sheet, and cash flow statements, to gain insight into its financial health and performance. I use financial statements analysis to identify trends and patterns, assess the company's financial position and performance, and identify areas for improvement. This information helps me make informed decisions and provide recommendations to stakeholders. Number 4. Can you explain the different valuation methods you are familiar with and when to use them? And sample answer. There are several valuation methods including discount cash flow, price to earning ratio, price to sales ratio, and enterprise value to EBITDA ratio. DCF is often used for businesses with predictable cash flow, while the PE ratio is commonly used for publicly traded companies. The PS ratio is used when a company has negative earnings, and EBITDA is often used to corporate companies within the same industry. After the 4 question and answer, there are still 6 questions that you have to study. I will give example of these 6 questions. Here is a table map of the questions. You can find answer on the internet or look for an answer in books that discuss finance. Number 1. Tell me about a time when you had to present complex financial data to non-financial stakeholders. How did you make it understandable? Number 2. What is your experience with forecasting and budgeting? Can you give an example of a project you worked on in this area? Number 3. How do you stay current with financial news and trends? Number 4. What accounting software are you comfortable using? Number 5. Have you ever had to analyze the financial health of a company? How did you do it? Number 6. How do you incorporate risk analysis into your financial analysis and recommendations? Now that we know some of the most common financial analyst interview questions, let's talk about how to prepare. First, do your research on the company you're interviewing with. Learn about their industry, competitors, and recent financial performance. This will help you tailor your answer to their specific needs and demonstrate your knowledge and interest in the company. Next, review your resume and be ready to discuss your relevant experience and skills. Make sure you can provide specific examples of projects you've worked on, tools you used, and challenges you faced. Finally, practice your answer to potential interview questions. This will help you feel more confident and prepared during the actual interview. You can also record yourself answering questions and review your performance to identify areas for improvement. Remember, the financial analyst interview process is a new two-way street. Use the opportunity to ask questions and learn more about the company and the role. This will demonstrate your interest in the position and help you determine if it's the right fit for you. That's it for today's video on financial analyst interview question. I hope you found this information helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more career related content. See you again in another video. Bye.